What is good, Osiris here, stuck in the middle. I do uploads on this channel every day at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. In the midst of this culture war, I have come across some very bright and great people through Twitter, other social media outlets. And one of them that I really like is Zuby. And a lot of people might have already known Zuby. I did not know Zuby before the last 12 months. So I do follow him on Twitter. He's an artist, Zuby Music, and his tweets are he's in this culture war, but his approach is very understanding. It's understanding and harsher when it needs to be, and understanding where it needs to be as well. It's just you need more thoughts like this in the culture war to have productive discussions. He had a thread on the things I've learned or had confirmed about humanity during the pandemic, a thread. To me, there's nothing more important than when you go through hardship to find out what are your takeaways. What did we learn over the last 12 to 15 months? Our government in America is focused on January 6th. That's part of it. But why aren't we focused on everything? From the lockdowns to the approach on the health crisis to everything. But let's look at Zuby's takeaway. Most people would rather be in the majority than be right. At least 20% of the population has strong authoritarian tendencies which will emerge under the right conditions. Fear of death is only rivaled by the fear of social disapproval. The latter could be stronger. Propaganda is just as effective in the modern day as it was 100 years ago. Access to limitless information has not made the average person any wiser. Anything and everything can and will be politicized by the media, government, and those who trust them. Many politicians and large corporations will gladly sacrifice human lives if it is conducive to their political and financial aspirations. Most people believe the government acts in the best interests of the people. Even many who are vocal critics of the government believe that. Once they have made up their mind, most people would rather commit to being wrong than admit they were wrong. Humans can be trained and conditioned quickly and relatively easily to significantly alter their behaviors for better or worse. When sufficiently frightened, most people will not only accept authoritarianism, but demand it. People who are dismissed as conspiracy theorists are often well researched and simply ahead of the mainstream narrative. Most people value safety and security more than freedom and liberty, even if said safety is merely an illusion. Hedonic adaptation occurs in both directions, and once inertia sets in, it is difficult to get people back to normal. A significant percentage of people thoroughly enjoy being subjugated. The science has evolved into a secular pseudo religion for millions of people in the West. This religion has little to do with science itself. Most people care more about looking like they are doing the right thing rather than actually doing the right thing. The thing that comes to mind on that one is the mask on airplanes and in restaurants. It's just bizarre that people thought that that made any sense at all. Should have uprised and said, hell no, this is stupid from the beginning. Politics, the media, science, and the healthcare industries are all corrupt to varying degrees. Scientists and doctors can be bought as easily as politicians. If you make people comfortable enough, they will not revolt. You can keep millions docile as you strip their rights by giving them money, food, and entertainment. Modern people are overly complacent and lack vigilance when it comes to defending their own freedoms from government overreach. It's easier to fool a person than to convince them that they have been fooled. And he has, so those were 20 thoughts. Here's his bonus thought. Most people are fairly compassionate and have good intentions. This is good. As a result, most people deeply struggle to understand that some people, including our leaders, can have malicious or perverse intentions. This is bad. And he says, if you enjoyed this thread, please subscribe to his YouTube channel, check out his music and his weekly Real Talk with Zuby podcast. I absolutely want to shout it out. I just wanted to read through that. And there's a lot to unpack and think. Tell me, out of anything that you heard there, did anything resonate? And then the next step is, now that we have this information, what do we do with it? Thanks a lot for listening. Take care.
If I can learn from my disgrace, is there a way to erase, put everything back in its place, like it was? Do we learn from rejection? Do we learn from humiliation? Or do they make us even more insecure? I'm insecure. What do we learn? What do we learn? Do we learn? So deep in the game, one forgets to keep him cards close to the chest. For you, what you see is what you get. It's not enough. But I've seen both sides of rejection. I've seen both sides of humiliation. So don't you